I'm Chris Bird.
And I'm Laurie Lee, and we're from TTPM.
And this is the Playdate where we show you the newest and funnest and hottest and coolest, and this week the yummiest stuff, because we are joined by Kelly Foley from Wicked Cool Toys to show you the Girl Scouts cookie oven.
Yay! Thanks for being here, Kelly.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Excited.
So this is pretty amazing. Tell us a little bit about how this came about, because, I mean, Girl Scouts and cookies, they've been together for years, and now we've got the Girl Scouts cookie oven.
So everybody loves Girl Scout cookies, obviously. Actually, our owner, Michael Rinsler, he worked on this as sort of a project at business school, and that's kind of where it came about, and things just fell into place. We approached Girl Scouts, and the rest is history.
Very nice. So, should we talk about some of the features of the oven?
We should, but we also want to make sure people remember it made our most wanted list at TTPM this year. It's already selling really well, so if you want it and you see it, you better buy it, because this will be sold out. This is good. We're expecting this to sell out this year. Okay.
Totally.
Now, tell them why they're going to want it.
Okay, so obviously you can make some of your favorite Girl Scout cookie flavors.
Yay!
There's a lot of really great features. First of all, we have patent pending heating technology inside the oven. So it's actually baking the cookies instead of kind of just heating them up.
Right.
There is an
Wait,
oven
I can't
window.
tell. Oh, sorry. It's
Come
really
on now.
safe. I told her I was
Practice
going to do
safety
this
while
too.
baking. There is an oven window in the front, so you can actually watch your
We
cookies.
think that's
while they're
really
baking,
cool.
which
We
is
love
awesome.
that part.
Yes.
And then there's a heating element on top, because with some of these mixes you might have to like melt some chocolate chips, which is what we're going to do today. And you use the baking sheet that it comes with, and this heating element kind of warms it up and it melts your chips. And it makes a really fun topping for some of the cookies.
So I've always really wanted to do a cooking show, so we're going to do one!
Yay!
So we're going to make the Thin Mint. So Kelly, tell us what we need to do.
The Thin Mints comes with the oven.
Right,
That's
the mix that comes with the oven. So tell us what we need to do.
So we've already plugged in the oven. We have turned it on. We're ready to go, preheating. So how about I'll go through the directions and you take it over.
Okay, you go.
The mix is already open, Chris.
So you're going to pour your Thin Mint cookie batter into the bowl.
This bowl?
Yep.
Yes. And I'm doing this out of order, but I just want to get our chips melted to show you how it works.
Okay.
Now, you are going to fill up the measuring tool there to 9 milliliters of water.
That comes with the oven, and it's really great because you don't need like extra teaspoons and tablespoons and all of that.
With it.
And what's helpful, you're doing it very accurately, Chris, but what we found was that if you just fill it up all the way and then expend however much water you need, you can kind of see it a little bit easier to get to how much water you need, judging by the measuring tool on the front.
So I've got 9 milliliters of water.
Perfect.
That's it. I put it in. Doesn't look like a lot of water.
It won't look like a lot of water,
Right.
but as you stir it, what I found to be easier is to actually like mash the mix together with the water instead of traditionally stirring it. And it'll take a few minutes, but eventually you will get the water.
Oh wait, it's starting to work. It's starting to work. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
see?
it's doughing up.
Yay! And I gave you 2 spoons, Chris, because sometimes I like to scrape the dough off 1 spoon if it gets a little stuck. So just something to keep in mind.
Isn't that
I
what
bake
fingers
a lot,
are for?
so-
Okay, so look, this is actually turning into cookie dough.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, I like this. I like this.
And then once it is the dough, you're going to turn it into little cookies that you're going to put on the baking sheet, which also comes with it. And we have
Which we've already done for you.
a prepared one right here. And I think the instructions say they need to be 6 1-inch cookies.
Yeah, I mean, you can try your best to keep them.
eat the dough.
Yeah, I mean, you
I would make
can
the dough
try
nice
to
and
use
thin.
the spoon
really
to scoop it into balls, but
Really
I
good.
just
It's
use my
good.
hands. And you want to kind of flatten them a little bit because you don't want the cookie to be extending too far over the baking sheet rim, or it won't fit in.
And
in
you
the
want
oven.
it to be a thin mint, not like a pudgy mint.
Oh! So then, okay, so who wants to put this in and just...
Kelly, you go ahead. You show us how it's done.
Put it right in this slot here. And then we would slide the cooking control all the way to the left.
And you can see the cookies inside. You're going to set a timer for like 8 to 9 minutes. I found that 8 minutes was pretty good. Yeah, and depending on the mix, the cooking time is going to vary depending on what mix you have. But the Thin Mints, it says 8 to 9 minutes.
Yes.
Well, 8 to 9 minutes is not that long.
It's really not that long.
It's really not that
no.
long. I mean, it's really actually you could. Okay, so now just while you've been doing that, my dough is now completely
There you go.
See, there you go.
completely
Perfect.
done. Really easily done, and it really is tasty dough. I know I shouldn't. You're supposed to cook it, but I really enjoy tasting it. So.
And this is, again, sort of out of order, but I am melting the chips to cover our Thin Mint cookies on top here. And just something to note, it's a lot easier to help them melt if you kind of stir it continuously.
Yes.
While you're watching them. It just helps them melt a little bit faster.
But if you were doing it at home, you would be doing it on the other side, so you could watch your cookies and
That's true.
and melt your chocolate at the same time. So you could have two whole play
That's
experiences.
You can't do them at the same time because the oven only comes with the one pan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So we're kind of cheating here, but that's how real cooking shows
But that's how cooking shows work. You put the turkey in the bottom of it raw and take it out of the. I love that. I love that. That's just...
So once 8 minutes is up, then what do we do with our cookies?
Then we are going to slide the control back to the cooling chamber and let it sit for 10 minutes while they cool.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
And again, that's when you can also kind of get some stuff prepared. You're going to want
smelling.
a couple. I know, it smells
smelling
really good.
Really
There's a couple of things that you're going to need from your home kitchen that you probably already have. Obviously, a mixing bowl, a spoon, some water. It's recommended that you put wax paper on a paper plate so that when you take your cookies out, you can put them immediately on that plate. And then you're going to have to put them in the refrigerator to cool even more, about 5 more minutes. And that's when you're going to melt your chips.
Right.
And then, once your chips are all melted, you can cover your finished cookies.
Oh, those are pretty good.
I know, right?
Those are pretty good. No, are those? Can we get to taste those?
Of course,
We get to
of course.
taste these.
Yes.
So these are finished ones.
The directions say to use like a butter knife or something just to cover the top, but I just coated them in chocolate in its entirety.
Because why not?
Yeah, because why not?
These are so good.
I know.
These are so good.
And they're the perfect bite-sized snack. You know.
Right.
Get your cookie.
But if you're used to eating an entire box of cookies, it's like, like once a year, it's like that.
Exactly.
It is portion control. But these are really delicious. I have to say, you don't always get toy mixes that taste really, really good.
Yes.
But even at the batter, it tasted good. This tastes amazing. So it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Now, there's other mixes available as well.
Yes.
We got some of them here. What do we got? I don't even know what order they're in. We have caramel coconut, chocolate PB, very delicious. You can buy more Thin Mints refills if that's your favorite. Thin Mints are like the best-selling Girl Scout cookie regularly, so everybody loves Thin Mints. And then trefoils and PB sandwich, very delicious.
And
so
the one thing we didn't ask you is what age grading is this recommended for?
8 and up.
8 and up.
Yep.
Okay.
So, but younger kids with mom or
Yeah,
dad
adult
working,
supervision,
adult
definitely
supervision, they could
recommended.
probably do it. But
Yeah.
this is really, really fun. Well, congratulations. This is
Thank
really,
you.
you guys done a great job. And this is why it made our most wanted list. We thought this was so much fun. So
I'm just going to eat these chips right now.
And yeah, right, exactly.
Oh my gosh, we forgot to say the secret word. It's cookie! Because why not? That's what we're talking about, right? So we'll tell you what to do with that because we're going to be giving some stuff away and I'm going to move some stuff out of the way.
Right, we could have just, okay, we've got 1. We've got 2.
Oh boy.
We've got 3.
I can actually turn this off.
We've got
plug
3.
it for safety.
4.
Reasons.
5 cookie mixes done. Here's the big one. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're
you
not
didn't throw it.
throwing
We're
this.
not.
You're gonna get the oven
prize
too.
throwing around here is fun.
This is awesome.
Exactly.
I
So
know.
congratulations. This is just really great, and I think that the Girl Scouts thing is just means so much to girls as well.
Yes.
For little girls who may not be Girl Scouts yet, who want to fantasize about it, for girls who are Girl Scouts, and just anyone who likes cookies.
Anyone who loves cookies.
Anyone who loves cookies. This is pretty awesome. Lori, how do they win this great prize package?
Okay, go to ttpm.com and click on the Playdate. You'll find all the rules to enter. It's always free to enter, and that's where you're going to enter the secret word cookie. And you have until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, November 5th to enter. Please don't enter the word cookie on YouTube. It's not a valid form of entry. You have to come to ttpm.com to enter and see our full review of this awesome toy.
It's really fun. Kelly, thank you for being
thank you
here.
so
Thanks for
much
doing
for
our cooking
having
show.
me. Yes.
And if you have a little brother, this also could be a great sports card.
Good.
Oh no, we'll see you next week.
Bye. Have a great week.